Watch your step. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's your boy, Lester Mayo, back on the commentary. We got a game back-to-back. Close game yesterday. Now we got a rematch to see if the Baltimore Rhythm can get redemption. And we had one heck of a good game yesterday. So hopefully today we're in store for a good close one. Because you know I like close games, regardless of the results. But we expect these guys to play their heart out. And let's get to the game. Here we go, live action. In-N-Out Burger. Here's Paul Griddick. Bear with me here as we are going through a few upgrades. Getting his balls poked out. And we got a scoop layup to start the game. That is number 1, Terry Nolan Jr. Here's Griddick. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins to the corner. And we got somebody that stepped out of bounds. And here comes Patrick McGlynn. Bear with me as we try to remember these names here. McGlynn. Over to 21, Jaheim Lewis. And it's off. Rebounded by Dimmiff. Here's Paul Griddick to the hoop. Goes up, and it's off. He's going to go to the line for 2. Griddick's first free throw is off. Score is 2-0 as Griddick knocks down the second one. 2-1. Baltimore Rhythm in the lead by 1 point. Skip pass over to 13. Knockdown? No. Here comes Dimmiff. Running the show. Drives and gets tripped. And I believe the Sharks will get the ball back. Here's Griddick. Griddick surveying the floor, looking around. Gives it to the corner. Nutter inside to Gwitty. Gwitty, elbow extension. Cutter, back door, it's poked. And there is number 1. That is Terry Nolan Jr. with another bucket. He has all 4 points for the Rhythm today. Here's Hawkins. And we got a tug-of-war match, and it's an offensive foul on Julio Gwitty. Here's McGlynn. Over to the corner. We got a skip pass, 3 ball, no. Rebounded by Gwitty. There comes Qual Gredick. Gredick goes around the screen, spin time, spin cycle, drives, gets them, goes up with a fadeaway. It's off the back of the rim, and the Rhythm are off running. Over to Patrick McGlynn. McGlynn, knocked down 3. And the Rhythm are on a lead right now, 7-1. Are in the lead as Dimmoth will cross over, and Hawkins will receive the ball. Hawkins hands off to Dimmoth. Dimmoth pivots, throws it to the corner, inside. Gwitty, we got a cutter, and he's right under the basket, and he says, I'll take it myself. The score is 3-7. Rhythm in the lead by 4. Here is Baltimore for 3. It's off the back of the rim. It's rebounded by Gredick. Gredick speeding, throws it to Hawkins. Hawkins with the layup, and he's going to miss, and it's rebounded by the Rhythm. Outlet, advancing ball. Patrick McGlynn says no, not another 3. Score is 7-3, 8:30 in the first quarter. Here is Gredick. Gredick goes around the screen, throws it over to Nutter. Nutter inside to Gwitty, and Gwitty's hook shot is off. As we have a few fans in the camera for a second. Gwitty's first free throw is in. Hey, just a heads up. Hey, just a heads up. I just know that there's a camera right here, so if you stand. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And Gwitty knocks down the second one. The score is 5-7. Rhythm are in the lead. Here is McGlynn. McGlynn looking. Finds 14. And we got an offensive foul. It's going to be Sharks ball right here on the sideline. And Qual Gredick's going to bring the ball up. The score is 5-7. Gredick throws it inside to Gwitty. Gwitty, double team. Oh, and he almost got elbowed. Here's Nutter. Nutter for 3. Not in. Here is Hawkins, and Hawkins is. We have to reset the shot clock. The ball hit the rim, apparently. The score is 5-7. Sounds like the average height, or a little bit taller, maybe 5'8", 5'9", but we have a technical difficulty with the shot clock here, so we're going to put a 7:40 on the clock, 7-5, Baltimore Rhythm in the lead. And here is an alley-oop right out of the jump, and we got a foul on the play, and we have a few players that are in disagreement. And number 13, Bruce Moore's in disbelief after Julio Gwitty attempted the alley-oop. Julio Gwitty will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Gwitty's first free throw is good. Gwitty misses the second one. And the score is 6-7. And here comes the Rhythm. Here's a pivot and a double team. And somehow, it looked like all ball from this angle, but it was a foul on Julio Gwitty. long range Steph Curry, and it's off. Here is Paul Riddick. Riddick over to Gwitty. Gwitty. Handoffs over to Nutter. Nutter's going to drive to the paint, kick to the corner. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins, no. Recovered by Gwitty, and he throws the Magic Johnson pass, and Javon Nutter's going to finish the assist from Julio Gwitty. The score is 8-7. The Sharks are up 1 now. Here are the Rhythm in a sneak pass, and we got a player on the floor. Not sure if it was a block, but the ref's gonna let him play on that play. Here's Hawkins. Over to Griddick. Griddick. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins in front of the coach, and there's out of bounds on Trace Dimmoth in front of the coach for Baltimore. And we're going to take a timeout.
We got a hockey house race with some blender sunglasses on the bottom. What do you think, guys? Well, and make some noise for Liam. All right, guys. The game's easy. First one to crunch and back wins a pair of blender sunglasses. Are you ready? On your mark. Get set. Go! It helps to keep the feet moving. All right, you turn around. Oh, you got the canvas. Gotta have the canvas. There's no cover pass cross that I came from up the top. Leo, go for it! Leo, got it! You said finish the play! Thanks for watching these guys! Start saying something, don't go home. Empty-handed. All jerseys and game shorts, all colors are buy one, get one free today. Make sure you get a jersey, custom shirts, 20% off, hats, 20% off. Stuff crunch, that's the oversized one. You get a little one for 20% off. Make sure you go to the jersey.
Back to live action. Here are the Rhythm. We got a high post to Yusuf, and the movement by the Rhythm is off. Rebounded though, and cleans up by number 13. That's Bruce Moore. Scores 8-9. Dimmoth aggressively going to the paint, throws up a hook shot. It's offensive rebounded by Justin Hawkins. Hawkins misses the shot, and it's rebounded by a Rhythm player. I believe that's Yusuf, and Trace Dimmoth is going to get called guilty for the defensive foul. Hey, don't mess around here because I don't want you tripping over these cords, okay? All right, here is Patrick McGlynn. McGlynn. Rhythm taking their time. We got Yusuf getting double teamed on the block here, and we got a 3 in the key, I believe, on the defense. And we're going to be shooting some free throws here. Got some free throws coming right up here. That's Patrick McGlynn, who knocks down the first free throw. And they're also going to be getting the ball here, so they had a defensive 3-second violation. The Rhythm will have the ball here. They're up 10-8 with 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is McGlynn. Rhythm taking their time with the ball here. And we have number 14, that is Kareem Story. And it's a bounce off the rim and rebounded by Jelani Mitchell. Mitchell over to Hawkins, wide open three, and hits the back of the rim. Rebounded by Yusuf. And here comes, and we got a double dribble on the play. And the score is going to remain 10-8 with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Quad Griddick. Griddick.
You got all the snacks on here.
Yes, sir. Snack City. Here is Quad Griddick, and it's poked around. And we have number 9, that is Redis, in the post right now, actually. Number 10, he's going to get bumped. He's going to go up. He's going to miss. And here come the Baltimore Rhythm. Here is Patrick McGlynn for 3. Knocked down, yes. The score is 8-13, 4:30 left in the first quarter. Here's Quad Griddick. Griddick behind the back. And we have out of bounds play. It's going to remain the Sharks' ball. We got a substitution here. That is that's Evan Shepard. Here is Redis. Redis, high school 3, off and short. It's going to be off of the Sharks, and it's going to go back to the Rhythm. And here is Patrick McGlynn. McGlynn dribbles, passes it, and he gets it back. He's going to shoot a 3, and he's going to miss. Rebounded by Evan Shepard. Here is Quad Griddick. Griddick looking, finds inside Redis. Redis is going to take the easy finish and give Quad Griddick the assist. The score is 10-13. Rhythm up 3. Here's McGlynn. He'll throw it over to 14. This is Kareem Story. He's going to throw it inside the Yusuf, and Yusuf is going to finish the layup here. That is Abdullah Amir Yusuf. And the score is 10-15, and we got the spin cycle. And Evan Shepard will fire for 3, and it's off. And it's rebounded and recovered. And here comes Patrick McGlynn. McGlynn, bounce pass, cross court. Finds Terry Nolan. Nolan taking his time here, setting up a pick and roll. He's going to skip past it over the top with the backdoor cut by Bruce Moore. And he's going to get blocked. Or Story, excuse me. That's Kareem Story. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell finds Hawkins. Hawkins right back to Mitchell. Mitchell, first step, drives, and he hits the floor like a water slide at the water park. And I believe he'll go to the line for 2. And Jelani Mitchell's going to miss the first one. We got a few subs here. This is number 15, Anthony LeFew. And Mitchell's going to knock down the second one. The score is 11-15. 2:55 left in the first quarter. McGlynn gets the ball back. He's going to throw it in the corner. We got Nolan Jr. inside, and he's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. The foul was on Anthony LaFew. Here's Nolan Jr. He'll knock down the first one. (11-16). And Nolan Jr. will knock down the second one. Here's Quad Riddick. Riddick finds Reedus. And here comes Evan Shepard, and it's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Yusuf. Nolan Jr. advances the ball to McGlynn. McGlynn surveying, and he'll throw a skip pass to the corner here. This is 21 Jaheim Lewis. Over to Nolan Jr. Nolan Jr. Over to McGlynn. Inside to Yusuf. Yusuf batted the Brown. Yusuf is going to take a mid-range. It's short, rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell on Showtime, Lakers mode, a.k.a. Showtime Sharks, as Evan Shepard will slow down the game. Inside to Ronnie Reedus, posts off his action, drop step, and doesn't follow through on the move, but there's a foul on the play.
That's a too little foul. Ronnie to the line for 2.
And Ronnie's going to take a free trip to the free throw line here and see if he can get 2 points. The score is 11-17, Rhythm up 6. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Reedus knocks down the first free throw. Reedus misses the second free throw, and it's offensive rebounded by Shepard. And they say he went out of bounds. Oh, no. And the ref made a mistake. It's going to be a rhythm ball. We got a timeout on the play. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll see you guys in a second.
All right, Sharks fans, later in the game, between the third and fourth quarter, someone's going to have a chance to shoot a basketball into a bucket to win a $2,000 prize package from the Sharks. You can buy these up at the merch stand. All proceeds go to the Sharks Foundation. But I'm going to toss a couple out right now. But I need y'all to get loud. Who wants a basketball? We will have a game with those basketballs between the third and fourth quarter for a chance to win a $2,000 prize pack. So if you get a hold on to it.
Back to live action. Rhythm just chilling out, and they throw a backdoor alley-oop, and he's gonna miss. That was Jaheim Lewis on the attempt. And here are the Sharks. Here is LeFew over to Griddick. Griddick dribbles, goes up through a double team, and he's going to almost make it. Here comes the rhythm as they're on the run. Here is number 4. 4 finds a way to get the ball back, and he's going to miss. And Reedus is going to bat it to Yusuf. And Yusuf says, I'll take 2. The score is 12-19. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here is LeFew. This is Shepard, and he's going to miss. And it's cleaned up by LeFew. And LeFew is going to go to the line for 2.
Thursday, don't forget, after the game, we're going to do a little players will be around the side autographs and take pictures after the game.
LeFew. He's going to miss the first free throw. And LeFew is going to miss the second one. And it's rebounded by Yusuf. Here is Nolan Jr. over to McGlynn. Back to Nolan Jr. Jr. back to McGlynn. McGlynn's going to go up for 3, and he's going to miss. Rebounded by Shepard. And here's Evan Shepard. Shepard. Crossover, mid-range jumper. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mitchell. Here is LeFew for 3. Off. Rebounded by 4. That's Bruce Moore. Bruce Moore. Or not Bruce Moore, excuse me. Dyshawn Daniels. As the Sharks will get the ball back. And we got Quad Griddick with the ball. 10 seconds on the clock, 12-19. Sharks are down 7. Griddick. Spin move. Goes up for the buzzer beater. And he's going to take it. Quad Griddick is going to knock down the buzzer beater layup. And we'll credit him 2 points right there, as the score is now 14-19 as the buzzer beater. We're going to take a timeout. We'll see you guys at the beginning of the second quarter.
So win a car, courtesy of Team Kia and Team Hyundai of El Cajon. We've been selecting finalists all year. We're going to grab another finalist right now. We got Kelly. We got Stacy. These ladies know what to do. They've trained their whole life for this moment. They ate their Wheaties this morning. They're ready. The coaches are ready. All right, ladies. On our run. Get set. Go. Oh, we're on to a good start. These ladies go out of dribble. Oh! Stacy's got that one. Kelly's going to get up. There's no time. Stacy's got a couple of leads, but she's got to finish. Oh, Kelly, did she come back? Oh, we got a good shot. Oh! Stacy, you're a finalist. Make some noise for these ladies. Good job. Thursday, don't forget, those 6 jerseys you see the guys wearing, every San Diego members of the Big Sharks. And today only, the white ones, the blue ones, the green ones, the black ones. They're all buy one, get one free today only. Grab a jersey.
Back to live action. The Sharks are going to start the second quarter with the ball. The score is 14-19. Sharks down 5. And we have a whistle on the play. Not quite sure what happened here. So we'll go ahead and inbound again from the sideline. You're going to have to figure out the call later. Here is Paul Griddick. Griddick goes to the corner. Finds open Mitchell. Mitchell behind the line for three clearly, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Rhythm. Here comes Baltimore. Baltimore Rhythm out of Baltimore, Maryland. Traveled all the way across the country to play here today. Here is Nolan Jr. Oh, excuse me, number 0. This is Tevin Curtis. Here is McGlynn. McGlynn inside, pick and roll, a little bit of off pass. And we got some post office action as number 13, Bruce Moore, is gonna get a shot clock violation. Or is a foul. Score is 14-19. Sharks down 5. Here's Griddick. We want to thank every 50 viewers that's on the YouTube channel today. A little bit more than yesterday, but as LeFew will spin move off a quick first step, he's going to go up and throw up a shot, and it doesn't go in. Here's McGlynn. McGlynn, play calling. McGlynn goes around the screen, behind the back, nice crossover, another one. He's going to slip, and here's Tevin Curtis. Curtis, Kareem Abdul. Yes, Tevin Curtis comes in the game and makes a positive impact with a nice left-handed hook shot. Here is Paul Griddick. Griddick, ball is stolen, and it's stolen back, and Griddick will find an open LeFew in the corner. Here's LeFew driving to the paint, short, goes up, and he'll get the tip-in. Something like a waiter at your local restaurant. Here is Tevin Curtis. Curtis, hounded, and he's gonna find McGlynn. McGlynn finds 11, that's Demetrius Mims, and he's going to go ahead and shoot 2 free throws here. Demetrius Mims. Score is 16-21, Baltimore Rhythm of 5. Here is Mims. He'll knock it down. The score is 16-22, and we got a sub here. It's Jasir Vega going in for Evan Shepard. And here is Mims. He'll miss, and it's rebounded by Griddick. Here's Griddick. Isolation, and he finds a way with some tricky ball handling, and he's going to get the and one. Paul Griddick with a nice layup. And he'll be going to the line for the three-point play. Griddick knocks down the free throw. And here is number 0, Tevin Curtis. Curtis, full court press by Jasir Vega. Here is Curtis. Curtis to the corner. Corner pocket 3 ball. It's off. Rebounded by Reedus. Over to LeFew. LeFew's gonna go ahead and give it to Mitchell, and he'll pull up a mid-range, or should I say high school 3. And we got a fumble, but it's recovered. Here is Curtis. Curtis. Over to 21, Jaheim Lewis. Knocked down Lewis. And the score is 19-25. As there's a bee, I don't want to get stung by this bee over here. There's a bee that's in the building. And Vega's going to give it over to Jelani Mitchell. Mitchell over, and he'll make the layup. Nice left-handed, crafty layup. The score is 21-25. Rhythm in the lead by 4. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Here is a turnover, and it's going to be Sharks ball on the sideline.
Little too much LJ seasoning on those fingers.
And the Sharks will get the ball here as Gredick will have the ball. Gredick. Crossover, quick move, mid-range pulley, and he'll miss. Rebounded by Curtis. Here's Curtis. He'll throw it inside over to Yusuf, and Yusuf is going to miss, and it's going to be a rebound by Reedus. Here's Gredick. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell wants to take a three. It's off the front of the rim, and it's bouncing into the hands of Yusuf. And Sharks bringing a full court press here as Jaheim Lewis is going to dribble the ball here and slow down real quick. He'll throw it inside over to 11, and we got a behind-the-back corner pass. And this is 21, Jaheim Lewis. He just made the last one. It's offensive rebound, and that is number 11, Demetrius Mims. 21-27, 8-10 left in the second quarter. And here is Quad Gredick. Gredick. Skip pass to Mitchell, and he's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mims. Here comes Curtis. Curtis throws a pass. Ball movement by the Rhythm. Here is Mims. Attacks the basket behind the back spin cycle. And it's not fall season, but he definitely tripped on the floor. It's actually springtime here in San Diego, about like 75 degrees. So we got Demetrius Mims, who's going to go ahead and shoot 2 free throws here. Mims is going to miss the first free throw.
Number 11
Got a few
was
subs
on
here.
last night. He's probably thinking about him, right in the sequel. Let's get that shit going a little louder, Shark fans. Leave it short. Leave it short. Leave it.
Mims' second free throw is going to be missed again, and it's rebounded by Gwitty. 21-27. Sharks are now down 6. Here is Gwitty. Over to Gredick. Gredick almost fumbled it. He's going to get the ball back between the legs, Shea Gligg style, and he's going to take 2 free throws after the foul on the hook shot.
If anyone's hungry for cooking up smash burgers, then Quad is cooking up 0. He is done.
Gredick's going to shoot 2 free throws here. The score is 21-27. 7:23 left in the second quarter. They'll miss the first one. And we got subbing back in is Terry Nolan Jr. and Patrick McGlynn. Subbing out is Amir Abdullah Yusuf. Or Abdullah Amir Yusuf. Or maybe that's his name, like Amir. We're going to have to check in with the Baltimore owner or one of their staff members as Gredick will knock down the second shot. And here is the score. It's 22-27 second quarter, 7:17 left. Right here with the ball is Mims. Mims. He'll hand it over to Nolan Jr. and Nolan Jr. is going to miss, and Julio Gwitty is going to take the rebound. Here is Jasir Vega. Had a couple threes last night, big threes, to help the Sharks have a carry momentum over as they'll pivot and do some nice creative moves, but he'll miss. Rebounded by Demetrius Mims. Here's Mims. Kareem Abdul, no. Rebounded by Trace Dimmitt. And Dimmitt is going to pull a long-range 3, and it bounces, and it's rebounded by Mims, but it's actually off the knee of Mims. I could see that from here, and it's going to be Sharks ball. And Dimmiff is going to inbound here on the sideline. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll see you guys after the break.
All right, guys, make some noise for Liam. Liam, we got a lot of Liams in the house here. Liam, you got 24 seconds. I need my shot clock to help me out here. You got 24 seconds to make a layup, a free throw, and 3-pointer. If you do, we're going to send you and a friend to SeaWorld. How does that sound? It's Fan Appreciation Day. Nothing's too good for a Sharks fan. All right, buddy. You got 24 seconds. On your mark. Get set. Go. All right, he's got the layup. We need a free throw. Oh, he's got the free throw. We need a three. We need a three. Can't lose no time. Also, Sharks fans, public service announcement. If you are waiting on basketballs, we are almost sold out. We have less than 10. So if you want a basketball, they are almost gone. That's for the game is played after the third quarter. Public service announcement.
All right, here is Dimmiff inbounding from the sideline. The score is 22-27, 6:37 left in the second quarter, as Griddick does an unorthodox finger roll, courtesy or inspired by George Gervin, possibly. Here is Patrick McGlynn. Over to Nolan Jr. Pivots, finds Jaheim Lewis on the cut. And Jaheim Lewis is going to score off the backdoor cut. The score is 24-29. Sharks down 5, 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Here is Griddick. Over to Dimmiff. Dimmiff drives, goes up, and he'll scoop the two-pointer. And Trace Dimmiff is going to get on the board right there with that 2-point layup. Score is 26-29. 5:40 left in the second quarter. Here's Nolan. Nolan gets fouled, and that foul is committed by Zion Shepherd. And Terry Nolan Jr. is going to shoot 2 free throws.
You know you're with us. You always hit this free throw. Leave it short. Leave it short.
Nolan Jr. knocks down the first one. And the score is 26-30. 5:37 left in the second quarter. Here's Nolan. He'll knock down the second. The score is 26-31. And he'll be shooting his third free throw here. Nolan Jr. knocks down the third one, and he goes 3 for 3 on that trip. And here is Qua Griddick. Griddick, spin move, it's poked by Nolan. Here's Griddick. Griddick, pull up 3-ball, and he'll knock it down. Qua Griddick builds up the courage to knock down that off the dribble 3-pointer. And now the Sharks are down 29-32. Here is Jaheim Lewis. Lewis over to McGlynn. McGlynn crossover, regathers himself. He'll go off a quick first step and throw up a runner from the free throw line. Then he gets fouled and will be shooting 2 free throws.
And number 2, Pete Chickens is Pete Schultz.
And McGlynn's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. The score is now 33-29. And McGlynn's going to line up to shoot another free throw. And McGlynn will knock down the second one. And the score is now 34-29 with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here's Gredick, just hit a big 3 last possession. Here's Dimmoth. Can he hit this big 3? Yes. And Trace Dimmoth is back and knocks. And Zion Shepard's gonna steal it, but let's see if Trace Dimmoth can repeat his amazing performance yesterday as Mr. Splash Mountain Player of the game. He was hitting 3-pointers. He's as you can hear, Tyler Sickermeyer, the owner of the Sharks, says that Trace Dimmoth did have 10 3-pointers last night. That's why I said, hey man, he's AKA Splash Mountain, man. Ball was just splashing through the net, and the Sharks came back to win by 2 yesterday. If you don't believe it, you can check yesterday's stream and make the judgment yourself. The score is 34-32. 4:36 left in the second quarter. Here's Nolan Jr. And he'll throw it to the corner to Lewis. Here is McGlynn versus Dimmoth. McGlynn sidestep, and it's in and out burger. Rebounded by Gwitty. Nice sidestep though. Here's Paul Gredick. Oh, with a nice quick move. Drives, and he'll scoop for 2. The score is now 34-34 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Here is McGlynn. McGlynn, bounce pass in to Trace Dimmoth, and he'll pick sauce it or intercept the ball, and you can credit him a steal. Here is Dimmoth. Dimmoth gets poked by Nolan Jr., and he'll be going to the sideline to inbound the ball. And here is Nutter. Nutter will throw it over, and here's Gredick. Back step, three ball, no, rebounded by Nolan Jr. Here's Nolan Jr. on the run. Jr. tries to bulldoze his way through, or F-150 his way through, and he's gonna shoot 2 free throws here. And to the line is Nolan Jr., Terry Nolan Jr. of the Baltimore Rhythm. Nolan Jr. misses the first one. And the score is 34-34, 3:28 left, tie game. Got a seesaw battle here, quite evenly matched.
He's definitely not going to lose 2 in a row, because that'd be soft. But let's try anyway, Sharks fans. Leave it short. Leave it short.
And here is Nolan Jr. Wipes the ball. Not quite sure if the ball has some liquid on it, or people sweat, as he'll shoot the second one, and he'll miss. And we got a push in the back by Yusuf. That is Amir Yusuf. And we're going to be going to the line for 2, I believe. Or I'm not quite sure. Let's figure this out right now. And yes, we're going to be going to the line for 2, and that'd be Julio Gwitty, who got pushed in the back. Looked like pass interference off Madden 2022. If the rim was the quarterback. You know what I'm saying here. Here is Julio Guidi. He shoots the first one, and it's off.
Parents, does anyone have an extra juice box for number 41?
And Guidi will knock down the second one, and the Sharks will take the lead. The score is now 35-34, and there's 3 minutes left, three and about 20 seconds in the second quarter as we'll go inside the Yusuf, and it's poked by Shepard. Here comes Nutter. Nutter fumbles the ball, drop step to Shepard, and it's poked around, and Nutter's going to find a way to make a left-handed layup. The score is 37-34. 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and coach is going to take a timeout to slow down the momentum as we'll take a timeout break, guys. We'll see you guys in a second.
In the meantime, we got another game. We got some extra uniforms from Crunch. He wears an extra large. All right, kids. When we say go, you're going to put on a jersey and shorts. You're going to take a basketball, and you got to go make the layup. First one does is sending their family to SeaWorld. Are we ready? On our mark, get set, go! Make some noise for the kids! Ready to go, go! Up the everyone, come on! Did she make it? Keep trying! They can want to something around and figure out true! Keep trying! We got our winner! What's your name? Bob's our winner! Great job! Some noise for the kids! Big thanks to SeaWorld also. Great to see courtside seats packed out. Those are brought to you by the Bank. Big shout out to Big Bank. If you don't have a bank, or if you have a bank that doesn't rhyme with banker, you need a new bank, go see Banner Bank. Church fans, in halftime, we let all the kids
Back to live action.
But first, we have a special presentation.
Score is 34-37 as a double team will come, and McGlynn is not sure what happened here, but he'll get the ball back. Here is 14. Over to Jaheim Lewis for three. No. Rebounded by Zion Shepard, who went flying like a full-time pilot. Here's Quagritic. Reddick goes around the Shepard screen. He'll throw it to the corner. Here's Dimmitt. Dimmitt, oh, spin move. Drive, step through, and none, and no. It's going to be rebounded by Nutter. Nutter still plays through, and he does an incredible left-handed scoop. And yes, they're going to count the basket. Don't try to take that man's highlight away. We're going to go ahead and throw that on the tape. Here is a three-pointer, and that is airballed and rebounded and recovered by Dimmitt. Here is Quad Griddick. Griddick running the show. Griddick. Fake crossover, drives over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt fires at three, and the ball is going to go out of bounds, I believe, on Javon Nutter. And the ball is going to go to front row seat 2 on the turnover here. And today's guest celebrity. Who is today's guest celebrity? Leave in the comments who you think is here today, who we should give recognition to on air here. And Patrick McGlynn is going to go to the line for two. Or is he? and he will be. And here is McGlynn. Rhythm down 39-35 now after the McGlynn free throw. We got a sub here. We got number 4. That is Dyshawn Daniels.
Don't think about that on the next free throw. Your socks are uneven.
And he's going to wipe the ball because he thinks there's sweat. So he's going to shoot another free throw here. And here is Patrick McGlynn. Knocks down the second one. And the score is now 36-39. Sharks up 3. We got a full court press by the Baltimore Rhythm. Here is Gredick. Full court press double team. Looks up. Finds Julio Goody. Stuck. And we got a foul here. Or a timeout as Coach Cheeks will try to draw something up to beat this press. We'll see you guys after the commercial break.
Stay in your seats for a very special presentation to start the half, and then we'll let the kids out to shoot. Also load up on smash burgers, buy little get one jerseys, hats, custom t-shirts, all of it. While we're waiting, big thank you to Alaska Airlines. Thanks to them, we donated 1 million Atmos points to Challenge Athletes Foundation to fly kids to competitions around the country. They got 10,000 Atmos points for every Sharks three-pointer hit. These guys have hit a lot, none more so than Trace Gannett. So big thanks to Trace, the Sharks, and of course, Alaska Airlines.
Back to live action. Here's Nutter. He'll throw it into Gredick. Gredick over to Shepard. Shepard hands it back off, and we have a, not sure what the call is here, but it sounds like an offensive foul. And it'll be rhythm ball. Here is McGlynn. Over to number 14. This is Dyshawn Daniels. He'll throw it to Jaheim Lewis for 3, and he'll miss. Rebounded by Dimmitt. Outletted to Zion Shepard. Shepard throws the handoff back to Dimmitt. Goes around the screen, back to Shepard. Shepard cuts to the basket, throws a dime to Javon Nutter, and Nutter with a nice finish. Oh no, I spoke too soon. He'll step through and finish. Javon Nutter having quite a great game today. Taking some nice acrobatic shots in a few attempts. Here is number 4. Dyshawn Daniels, welcome to the block party. Zion Shepard is sending the invitation. Here's Gredick. Oh, good move here. Oh, nice freeze move. Dimmitt can complete this play. It'll be amazing if he does, and he misses. Rebounded by McGlynn. Almost a great play right there. But it's okay. You got to give him A for the effort. As McGlynn will hit a 3, no. Rebounded by Nutter. Poke, the ball's poked. Here is Quad Gredick off the steal on number 4, Dyshawn Daniels. Don't forget to give Dyshawn Daniels a steal as well. And here is Quad Gredick. There's 12 seconds. Sharks up 5, 41-36. Gredick drives. He made the last buzzer beater. And can he make another one? He'll throw it inside the Shepard, and Shepard is a little strong on that one. And we got a buzzer beater at half court. And the score is now 41-36. And I think there's a foul on the play. Not quite. There's a foul. There's a foul on the play, and I believe they're going to be shooting free throws off the half-court shot. And they're going to shoot free throws after the full court or half-court attempt. I'm not quite sure what happened here, but it looks like we're just going to be going to the line to finish the half. Sharks are up 41-36, 5 points ahead. And I think we're going to get 3 free throws here. Incredible. Nolan Jr. will knock down the first one. And now the score is 41-37.
Sharks fans, as a reminder, as soon as the half ends, please stay in your seats.
And then Nolan Jr. is going to shoot a second one, and he will actually get 3 free throws for the half-court attempt or full-court attempt. I don't know. We got to look back at the tape. (41-38), Sharks up 3, 0.3 left in the second quarter. Again, we're going to be headed to halftime, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the game so far. And we'll be back after a quick 14 to 18-minute break as Shepard will throw it in, and the buzzer will go off a little bit early, and Nutter won't get that call either.
Please stay in your seat. Please stay off the court.
Welcome to halftime, guys. We'll see you guys at the break. The score is 41-39. Sharks up 2.
We got a special presentation. Real quick. Julio Beatty has played with the Sharks for multiple seasons. We call him the Minister of Defense. Between playing all over the world, including right here in San Diego for the last 8 seasons, Southwestern Division Championship, Julio exemplifies everything it means to be a San Diego Shark. Julio is indispensable to his team and his organization. Julio, we will miss you next year. Julio is score once the game's over, but right now we clear off for our players.
Here we go, back to live action. Sorry for the delay here. As a Nutter will go in and he'll miss, and he'll go up and he'll finish. Javon Nutter, 43-39. Sharks up 4. Here's 13. Number 13, that is Bruce Moore for 3. And now the score is 43-42. You didn't miss too much action, guys. It was about like 10 seconds, but nothing really happened. Here is Trace Dimmoth. Over to Hawkins. Dimmoth drives, kick out to Quadratic for 3. And it's off, and it's rebounded by Demetrius Mims. Mims advances the ball to Nolan Jr. Alley-oop City, and yes, It'll be finished by number 21. That is Jaheim Lewis. The score is 43-44. Here is Quad Griddick. Griddick finds Hawkins. Hawkins for three. No. Rebounded by Nolan Jr. Nolan for three. No. Rebounded by Hawkins. Advanced over to Griddick. Griddick. Over the screen. Throws it over. Nutter to Dimmitt for three. It's short. And it's rebounded by the Rhythm. And they'll get a easy fast break layup. And Javon Nutter is not very happy. And he's going to get a technical foul on the play. So we're going to get free throws and a technical foul free throw. And we're going to shoot a technical foul here. This is Patrick McGlynn. McGlynn, In-N-Out Burger. All right, guys, it's comment time. You know, as we like to sit at this free throw line here, we're going to look at the comments. We'll see what they say. Here is, this commentator needs to learn the players' names. All right, well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 1136, but I am for real. I don't think I got anybody's name wrong, as number 21, Jaheim Lewis, knocks down the free throw. The score is now 43-47. Rhythm are now up 4. Here is Julio Guidi. Guidi gets fouled, takes a little bit of punishment on the play, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. So I have all the players' names here. All right, I don't know. You can take a look of the Rhythm's roster. Look at the numbers. I don't know if I'm calling, people by the wrong name. You know what I'm saying? If you can tell me if number 13 is a different name, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll fix it. But I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 1136. I am for real. I don't think I've called anybody's name wrong, unless their name is named differently. As Julio Guidi will knock down the first free throw. It's 44-47 with 9:46 left. As you see, we see the comments here. Let's get back to the live action as Guidi's second free throw is off, and he'll save it, and actually it'll be out of bounds.
Attention Sharks fans, please hold on to your basketball.
And that is our comment of the day. Here is Baltimore Rhythm.
Make sure your keeper holds on to their basketball. Thank you.
Here is 21. Jaheim Lewis is going to go to the free throw line, and it's turned into a free throw frenzy all of a sudden in the beginning of the third quarter. I guess refs heard what's going on, so they want to hear more comments. And I'll give you guys another comment of the day after this free throw. I got to change the battery on the second camera so we can keep this thing entertaining. Give me 1 second here. And Lewis will miss the first free throw.
Leave it short. Leave it short. Leave it short.
And Lewis's second free throw is good. And here is Quad Griddick. Here is Nutter. He gets pushed, and another free throw. We have more free throws. I'm not sure if anybody's ever fouled that before, if we're going to hear the Hit the Road Jack theme song. But guys are on their way out. But they keep fouling every possession. All right, back to the comments here. Let's see, as Nutter will shoot 2 free throws. And he'll miss and we'll see what they say. They say, why? Sorry, see, I guess that's what you're saying because I don't know how to read some of you guys' names. So correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and put the acronym sounds. You know what I'm saying? This is I don't even know how to read your name. Shreya Nolan. I guess you're related to Nolan Jr. And she said, why no scoreboard? And like I said before, the internet here restricts access to the controller of the scoreboard. So it's either you guys get good quality streaming or hotspot network Wi-Fi with the very laggy and glitchy stream. So we're going to give you guys a smooth stream as Gredick will get a steal and high step the baseline here. Here's inside to Reedus, and Reedus is going to Kareem Abdul it, hook shot, and the score is now 46-48. 8:42 left in the fourth quarter. Here is a scoop by Jaheim Lewis, and he looked like a runner, like a track star in that last play. The score is 50-46. Here's Dimmock sliding through, driving through, and gets blocked. Here is Patrick McGlynn. Can he get the assist completion? And no, he will not. Here is Paul Gredick. Gredick over to Nutter. Nutter coming down the paint. Left-handed, no. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis advances it. This is Nolan Jr. No. Rebounded by Hawkins. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to the 54 Live. As Gredick is going to get NFL tackled on the play. Look like some Chicago Bears football. And he's going to go to the line for two. So hopefully Miss Jackson, I don't know whose names I got wrong. But I'm trying my best here. You have to understand that some of these guys, it's my first time ever seeing them. So I try my best to, make sure they have the right name unless, the rosters is wrong. All right. We have people laughing here. Here we go. Got Jessica. And Talk to Me Tuesday, 654. As Gredick will knock down the second one, or the free throw, excuse me. And coming into the game is Jelani Mitchell for Trace Dimmock. And returning back to the game is Amir Yusuf. Special shout out to all the Baltimore fans tuned in. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. And we have a fan from Toronto here as Paul Gredick will knock down the second free throw. 50-48. Rhythm up 2 points as Patrick McGlynn will throw it over to Nolan. Nolan. Ball gets swung over to Jaheim Lewis. Crossover, step back city. Gets fouled again. And we're going to see some more free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Free throw frenzy here at Canyon Crest Academy in Del Mar, California. Guess they want more comments. As, what do we got? Sharia, you were close and thanks for the comment. Hey, no, thank you for the comment. At least it was a positive one. And, they will report spam here. So if you say something crazy, don't blame me if something happens to your account. As number 21, Jaheim Lewis will knock down the first free throw. Miss Yusuf Jamila, shout out to Louisville, Kentucky, tuned in to our San Diego stream. Hope you guys are doing great out there. It's a beautiful Sunday. As Jaheim Lewis will make the second free throw. And the score is now 48-52. Here is Nutter. Post office action. He's going to get double teamed. He finds Gredick. Gredick over to Mitchell, and he's going to drive and finish the 2-point layup. Jelani Mitchell gets on the board here. And here is an inside post to Nolan Jr. Fade away, back. That was a backyard shot. I remember those shots in the backyard back in the day. As the Sharks will throw an inside dime. Here's Reedus. Reedus, post office action. Says, give me my stamps. No, but Javon Nutter says, I got you. With the tip in. And he was something like a good waiter on that play. Here is McGlynn. McGlynn for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by McGlynn. McGlynn drives. Floater. No. Rebounded by Lewis. He missed. No foul actually called on this play this time, as Quad Griddick is going to give it to Hawkins. Hawkins, crossover drive. Left-handed scoop layup. No. Rebounded by Reedus. Kick out to Mitchell. Mitchell swings it over to Griddick. Griddick wide open, but he'll slow it down. Inside. He wants post office action. Here's Reedus. Drop step. Follow through. No. Rebounded by the Terry Nolan Jr. And we got another foul on the play.
Media timeout.
And we're going to take a media timeout. We'll see you guys after the commercial break.
We got some winners, sunglasses on the line for these great parents and their kids. Participating in the Sharks tradition. Child Parent Scooter Challenge. All right, guys, you know the drill already. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen anyone go East first. We got a new strategy. Bold strategy, Connor. Let's see if it pays off for us. All right, guys, on your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, look, that's helping. That's perfect. Look at that. These guys practice for this. Oh, look at this. Wow. Groundbreaking strategy in the last Marteau game of the year. That was an absolute parent-child scooter clinic. Make some noise for those guys. They said, give me some sunglasses. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Sharks fans, we have the half-court shot to win a car coming up later this game. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. Also, at the end of the quarter, we will do the half-court bucket shot challenge. So if you have a basketball, whether you won it or whether you went and bought one in the room stand and thank you, if you have a basketball, take a picture of the number on the basketball. That's going to be your proof that you won. If you have multiple basketballs, take a picture of each number. Make sure you have a picture of those basketballs, and we will have you all line up on the baseline at the end of the quarter. So not yet end of the quarter, guys.
Sorry for the little glitch here. Back to live action. 52-52. Here is Nolan Jr. over to Jaheim Lewis. Lewis. And it's intercepted by Quad Griddick. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell driving, goes up, and he'll miss, and it's rebounded by Reedus. And it's a little bit of tug-of-war action. It's going to be a jump ball. And Nutter will recover the tip as Griddick will go ahead and play call. Oh, my hot dog just finished. I ordered a bacon wrap hot dog from the concession stands here, and I'll make sure to come back after the commercial break, on the next commercial break actually, as it's out of bounds and it's going to be rhythm ball. And we got a sub here. We got number 13. This is Bruce Moore coming in for Demetrius Mims. Here's Yusuf, drop step, Hakeem Olajuwon type of moves there. And the score is now 52-54. Here's Griddick. driving, step through, and none. He's gonna go to the line for 2 free throws.
There are still smash burgers available. There's a little bit of candy left, but it's real quick. Make sure you go get some candy too.
Reddick's first free throw is off. And he has smash burgers here. And if you hear beeping in the background, that's actually my thing going off right here. Gotta get my bacon wrap hot dog on the next commercial break as Reddick misses the second one and Yusuf gets the rebound. The score is 52-54. Rhythm up 2. Here is number 14, Kareem Story. Mid-range pull-up Nolan Jr. It's good. Money. Here's Mitchell over to LeFew. Hand out to Mitchell, back to LeFew. And he'll drive. Right-handed scoop hook shot, and he'll miss. Rebounded by Yusuf. As he fixes his hair. I think his band came off last play. Here is Story. Over to Yusuf. Yusuf. Skip pass. Over to Moore. Moore. Drives. Goes up. He'll finish off the backboard. And he wanted a foul call, but he's not going to get it. Score is 52-58. Sharks down 6 now. Here's Nutter for 3. Short. And it's punched by Moore. And we got an advanced pass to Nolan Jr. And he'll save it. And it's over to Lewis. And now Yusuf has the ball. Here is Story, Kareem Story. Trying to write a positive narrative here as he throws an assist. No. That'll be Amir Yusuf going to the line for 2.
Another mercy call for President Baltimore. I think Baltimore is the yellow star.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to Smash Burger. We got our bacon wrap hot dog here. The Sharks game. As Yusuf will try to complete 2 free throws here. Here's Yusuf. He'll miss the first one. And we have Lee G 3301. What a deuce maculation, man. What's the braculation with the emancipation? It's your boy. Shout out to Lee G 3301, aka Lee Bo. Here's Amir Yusuf. He'll miss and get an offensive rebound and say miss again. And Yusuf has doing pretty well tonight on the efficiency, but the last play was a little sloppy. Here is Mitchell, but he almost pulled something out of that. He got a couple rebounds, so you can't really question the effort there as Reedus will get the ball in the post. Over to Gredick. Gredick. Trey ball. No. Rebounded by nobody. And he goes to VIP seating, seat 2. And it's going to be a rhythm ball. Here is 14, Kareem Story. Story, spin move. Over to Nolan Jr. Nolan Jr. with the slam. And Nolan Jr. just showed y'all that he can dunk the ball. Nice athletic dunk by Terry Nolan Jr. The score is 60-52. Here is Evan Shepard, who knocks down a 3. And that was a very big 3 because the momentum was shifting towards the rhythm drastically for a second. Here is Story. Story. Guts in the glory, in the paint, to Bruce Moore. Moore knocked down City 3, and the score is 55-63. Sharks down 8. Here's Nutter. Left-handed finish. And give the assist to Shepard. Here is Nolan Jr. Just had a slam dunk. Skip pass to Moore, and another 3. And Bruce Moore is not messing around right now. He just hit another 3. Here's Paul Gredick. Gredick over to Nutter. Nutter, high post, spin move, step through, left-handed scoop, yes. Here's Nolan Jr. Trey ball, and he's heating it. He's feeling it. Got a dunk, and now he got a step back 3 to the highlight video. And Terry Nolan Jr. is starting to take over here. 59-68, 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Reedus has Paul Gredick open on the skip pass. And he'll hit Mitchell, isolation ball. Drives, goes up, right-handed scoop, it's off. Rebounded by Nolan Jr. Hot hand Nolan Jr. with the ball. Let's see what he's gonna do here. He's had a dunk, a couple 3-pointers, and assist. So he's pretty much done a lot of things. Been efficient in every play he has the ball. Here's 10 seconds. He's gonna run it down. Here comes a double team. Nolan Jr. over to Story. Back to Nolan Jr. Spin move, holy tornado, and he's gonna bank it like Tim Duncan. And now the score is 59-70, and Nolan Jr. is putting on a clinic all of a sudden.
If you have a basketball, I need you to line up on the baseline.
We'll see you guys at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
If you have a basketball, you cannot be on the court. No one can be on the court. If you have one of the little basketballs, come line up on the baseline. Kids cannot be on the court. I want to emphasize, no one can come on the court. Thank you. We're going to line up down here, line up on this side too, guys. Spread out. Crunch, I need you in center court. Crunch. I need you. All right, guys, line up and spread out. I'm going to spike out this first. All right, guys, spread out. We got a $2,000 Sharks prize package on the line. We got SeaWorld tickets. We got Sharks merch. We got an autographed jersey. We got courtside tickets for all of the 2027 season. That's a lot of stuff you can win. So here's how it goes. When we say go, number 1, make sure you took a picture of the ball. We got to make sure we have proof it was yours. When you throw the ball, if your ball makes it in the bucket, and we read your number, you are the winner. So you can bounce it in, you can throw it in. If the ball gets past the bucket, it's done. You cannot come on the court. Okay? All right, guys, everyone understand? All right, guys, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Throw it in the bucket. Throw it in the bucket. Oh, come on, shots, close. Close. Uh-oh. Almost close. But we got a winner. Number 51. Number 51. You got proof? Come on over. We're going to honor it. 51. There we go. You're our winner. What's your name? Aubrey. Make some noise for Aubrey. She won the $2,000 Sharks prize pack on Favorite Appreciation Day. Thanks for supporting the Sharks, guys.
Back to live action, fourth quarter, 59-70. Baltimore Rhythm in front by 11 points. Here's Nolan Jr. Over to 14. Here is Yusuf. And it's intercepted by Griddick. Griddick drives, and it's poked from behind by Bruce Moore. Here is Yusuf, and is not going to be able to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Baltimore Rhythm. Here's Paul Griddick. And we got an alley-oop over to Shepard, and he's not going to get the completion. Here is the Baltimore Rhythm as 21 Jaheim Lewis is going to sneak behind and make the layup. The score is now 59-72. Here's Paul Griddick. Griddick drives, mid-range jumper. Yes, he'll knock down the pull-up, and now the score is 61-72. Sharks down 11. Here is Kareem Story. Corner pocket, Bruce Moore, and he made the last two. And now we got a rebound, and we got Sharks pushing the ball. Griddick drives through, and he'll miss, and it's rebounded by Nolan Jr. And he's going to be surrounded by Shepard and Reedus, and Shepard is going to commit the defensive foul here. And it's going to be Sharks ball, or excuse me, Rhythm ball. Nolan Jr. will go ahead and wipe the ball here. And they'll get the ball back. Here's Nolan Jr. Jr. had quite a breakthrough in the third quarter here. Let's see if he's going to continue. Jr. dribbling, isolating, doing some nice crafty ball handling. And he still has the ball, and he'll throw a pass to Yusuf, and he'll get the assist. Nolan Jr. over to Yusuf, and Nolan's pretty much doing whatever he wants. Score is 61-74. Here is Griddick. Griddick over to Dimmoth. Dimmoth back in the game. Floater. No. Rebounded by Nolan Jr. Might have a triple-double. Here is Lewis. He'll kick it over to Story. Back to Lewis, and it's going to be Sharks ball. Here is Griddick. He'll bring the ball here and set plays up. Gives it to Gwitty. Gwitty over to Shepard. Shepard inside, wide open. Shepard, and he misses the slam. And the score is 61-74. Sharks down 13. They kind of need that one. As Yusuf is going to walk, or excuse me, offensive foul. And Sharks are going to get the ball back here. The score is 61-74. Rhythm are up 13 with 9:28 left in the fourth quarter. Mr. Dr. Dusty, 14, asked the score. Here is Griddick. Griddick over to Shepard. Back to Dimmoth. Dimmoth over to Shepard. Shepard, mid-range jumper, no. Rebounded by Moore. Here is Story, assist to Yusuf. Yusuf to Moore. Back out to Nolan Jr. Jr. Is he going to get another assist on this play? Off the Jaheim Lewis 3, and yes, he will. Jaheim Lewis hits a three, and Rhythm is running away with the lead. The score is now 61-77 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gredick, cross through, floater to Gwitty, and Gwitty's going to finish the 2-point lay-in and give Paul Gredick the assist. Here's Lewis, full court press. Lewis goes to the corner, and he's going to isolate for a second and give it to Yusuf. Yusuf, post office action. Amir Yusuf gets the ball poked, and he'll get it back, and he'll throw a backdoor cut, and it ends up into Lewis's hands, and Lewis is going to knock down the 21 shot like backyard basketball. The score is now 63-79. Paul Gredick with the spin and goes up, and he will not make the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. Score is now 63-79. Sharks down 16. 8 minutes left. Gredick knocks down the first free throw. 64-79. Sharks down 15. And he'll miss the second one, and it'll be rebounded by Nolan Jr. I believe Nolan Jr. might have a triple-double. Here is Nolan Jr. And he'll throw it to Moore, and Moore's going to throw it in, and they're going to slow down and calm down for a second with Kareem Story. Here's Story with the pen on the paper. And he'll write this story, a skip pass, and actually, no. Kareem Story gets an offensive foul. And we got a couple subs in here. And here is Paul Gredick. Gredick will bring the ball up here. And he'll throw it over to Shepard. Shepard. Post play. He'll throw it over to brother Shepard, Evan. Evan. Trey ball. No. Rebounded by, that is Bruce Moore. Rebounded by Moore. Here's Lewis with the ball. Story. We drive to the lane. Pump fake. And I can't really quite see what's going on here. As number 14, Kareem Story, is going to end that on a three-pointer. 64-82, 6:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul Gredick over to Shepard, and that's Evan Shepard, and he misses. And that's rebounded by number 11. That is Demetrius Mims. And here comes the Rhythm. Three ball, Jaheim Lewis. No. Rebounded by number Demetrius Mims. And it looks like with 6:24 left, the Sharks are falling deeper into a hole. And fans, we got a timeout, and fans are starting to leave. Go ahead and exits.
So all season long,
we're going to see you guys after the timeout.
To win it hard. So all right, guys, here's how this is going to go. All of you have a number. Also, shout out, where's Cole, our social media guy? Cole, I need you to video the whole thing, please. So if someone hits this, they actually give them the card. All right, we're going to draw a ticket at random. Okay? Actually, let me get a kid out here to draw the ticket right here in the front row. Come on out. You're going to draw the ticket for us, okay? Hold on, right here. Draw one out. Just look. Stick your hand in. Give me one. All right, our half-court shooter. 3-3-4. 4-3-2. We got our shooter. What's your name again? Nathan. How did you prepare for this half-court shot? I showed up. He showed up. Rumor has it you were training in the winery before this. Is that correct? He was training in the winery, so he is ready for this. His nerves are calm. He's ready. All right, Nathan, make sure you do not cross this line, okay? And what we're talking about, right here, the half-court line. Gotta be behind it. We got a Kia or a Hyundai on the line. We're not gonna laugh. Hold on. DJ Mono, can I get some dramatic music? Fans, can I get some noise? Let's make some noise. Let's help our guys get a car. Ready? Go for it. Oh! No nice. Good try. Good try. Again, big thanks to Team Kia, Team Hyundai, and Team Mazda of Alcohol for their support. All season long, they've been sponsors since year one of the San Diego Sharks. We're grateful for them. Also, big thank you to our fans. Again, win or lose, the Sharks will stick around to sign autographs and take pictures after the game, as will Crunch.
Back to live action here. Here's Dimmoth. Dimmoth, drop step, trying to get some momentum. Hook shot, no. Rebounded Dimmoth. Dimmoth, Dimmoth finishes the layup, and now the score is 66-84. Let's see if the Sharks can fight to the end here and play their heart out. We need some defensive stops to get back in this game. Here is post office action. And it's poked, and that was Nolan Jr. Here is Dimmoth. Dimmoth, Trey Ball City. Yes, Splash Mountain City. And we're gonna need about 5 more of those to trace. And not quite sure what happened here. I guess they're gonna take a timeout. See you guys after the commercial break.
All the kids that wanted to do a game. All the kids coming out. Crunch. Get out here on the court. Where's Crunch? Has anybody seen a giant red shark? Paging Crunch. We need the shark. Crunch the shark to the floor. Crunch the shark. Run, Crunch. We're on the clock, Crunch. Run, Crunch. We're on the clock. Crunch, I'm serious. We're on the clock. Crunch is not getting energy drinks. All right, guys, spread out, spread out, spread out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a push-up contest against Crunch. Someone's going to get a pair of clear sunglasses. Everybody, drop down and give me some push-ups. On your mark. Get set. Go. Here we go. Oh, you guys are out already. You and the yellow shirts are out already. More than Crunch. We're getting them tired for you pairs. Make some noise for your kids. Cheer them on. Crunch is still going. Maybe he gets you in a minute. We're going to have to pick a winner. Someone's getting a pair of unders. Crunch is still going. Still going. Why are you kidding? We got to come still going strong. We got to come still going. Oh, Crunch getting out.
Here we go, back to live action. Here is Kareem's story. 69-84. Sharks on a 5-0 run. Here is Nolan Jr. Back to Story. And Story's going to handle the ball. Here's Story. Kareem's Story. The pass to Bruce Moore. And Bruce Moore missed the Splash Mountain three-pointer of the day. The score is now 87-69. There's Quad Griddick. Over to Shepard, alley-oop to Gwitty, and it's going to be out of bounds. And here is Kareem's story. No pressure here. And he'll go ahead and run the play. Here is inside, and it's stolen by Mitchell, or excuse me, Shepard, and he'll get it to Dimmoth. Here's Dimmoth. Over to Quad Griddick. Fake pass. Drives. Handoff to Shepard. Crossover dribble. And something happened here. We're not quite sure what happened. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a technical foul, defensive 3 seconds. As Dimmoth will go to the line for 2. Dimmoth's first free throw is off. And looks like it's going to be here put to the sideline here as Shepard will inbound the ball. And he'll get it to Griddick. Crossover between the legs, drives, corner pocket, 3 ball is no good. Rebounded by Nolan Jr. Here's Nolan Jr. Throws it up ahead, and here's Jaheim Lewis. And he's going to throw down this two-handed Shaquille O'Neal style finish. It was a 69-89, and got a foul on the play. Got a couple subs here. It's going to be Sharks ball on the sideline. They're down 20 now. And we got a few subs here. As Shepard will inbound the ball. Here's Griddick. Finds Julio Gwitty. Spin move and drop step finish. 71-89, and the Sharks are down 18 with 3:55 left. Here's Nolan Jr. Drives, and he misses. Rebounded by Zion Shepard. Here is Quad Griddick. Stopping, finding Shepard, and Shepard's going to get the and-one finish. And he'll be going to the, I believe it's an offensive foul, actually. It's an offensive foul with 3:42 left, and it's going to be rhythm ball. And we got a foul here, and that is on Quad Griddick. He'll exit the game. And coming into the game is number 4. This is Nick Hage.
Making his Sharks debut, number 4,
Nick Hadge, I'm sorry. As we get back to live action. Nick Hadge is going to get tested by, and actually does a great job. And here comes Gwitty on the step through, and one finish. And the Sharks have a little bit of life now, being down 14 with 3:25 left. You gotta call it the Nick Hadge effect. 3:25 left, 75-89, Sharks down 14. Here's Gwitty, and he'll knock it down. Sharks down 76-89. Here come the rhythm. Here is number 0. He'll drive, and he'll get blocked, and recovered, and advanced to Griddick. Over to Hadge. Nick Hadge for three. Splash! And Nick Hadge takes it down to 10. Comes in the game and knocks one down immediately. And you can feel the life starting to come to existence here as Hadge comes in and makes an impact. Number one, Nolan Jr. is running the quarterback kneel here. And he'll shoot a three, and oh, silly foul, as Nolan Jr. will be going to the line for three. Just when you thought they were coming back. And Nolan Jr. looks like he hurt his ankle on that play. He's going to try and tie his shoes here. And he'll be going to the line for two.
Want to give a special shout out to someone else who's been behind the phone, posting socials, stories, and everything else on our Instagram, TikTok, etc. for the last couple of years. This is his last game with the San Diego Sharks. A little parting gift for Cole, everybody. Make some noise for Cole. Keeping us all in the city.
And Nolan Jr. will miss the first one. And they got Cole here. Getting some recognition as Sharks are trying to make this comeback. Here's Nolan Jr. He'll knock down the second, and now they're up 11.
Lead mid short.
79-90, Rhythm in front by 11. Here's Nolan Jr. Knocks down the third and goes 2 for 3. And the ball's going to get stuck in the net here. And we'll see if the Sharks can do something magical. Here's Quadritic. Down 12 points here. And he'll spin, go off the screen. Here's Nick Hadge. Back to Gredic. Gredic, pump fake. Drives, scoop, finish, yes. 81-91, and the Sharks aren't out of it yet. They need to stop here as Nolan Jr. will drive and retreat. Here's Nolan Jr. Pressured by Quadritic. And he'll take his time here and try to do some quarterback kneel stuff. As here comes Jaheim Lewis, and he'll miss, and it's cleaned up, it's rebounded. And they're going to run some more clock here, but I think there's like 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Nolan Jr. Over to 4. Number 4, this is Dyshawn Daniels. Daniels, tray ball to end the game, and he's not messing around. They're now up 94-81 with the 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Quadritic. Gredic drives, and he'll get 3 points back. 83-94, Sharks down 10. They're going to have to pull off some Tracy McGrady magical theatrics. And going to the line is Quadritic. They'll try to complete the three-point play here. 83-94. Sharks down 11 as of the moment.
We will be back next year. We will be better next year. We can't wait to see you in 2027.
And Gredic will complete the three-point play. And now the Sharks are down 10. And then we got some urgency here as we have full court press. Here is number 4, Dyshawn Daniels. Just hit a big 3. Daniels to number 0. This is Curtis. Curtis back over, and we have a wide open Dyshawn Daniels with the last 5 points and wants to get the slam on that last play. Here is number 8, Quadritic. Goes up and he'll miss, and it's recovered by Nolan Jr. Here's Nolan Jr. doing some Kyrie Irving Team USA kind of stuff right now. And he'll go ahead and nail the ball here. And it looks like the Rhythm are going to take this game unless we can do something incredible here as number 4, Dyshawn Daniels, does an incredible spin but misses. And here comes Jasier Vega. Pull up, mid-range three. No, rebounded by Gwitty. Gwitty steps out of bounds, but he'll get the rebound, and that'll count as a turnover. I want to thank you guys tuned in today, the 60 viewers, and all the fans from all over the world. Thank you guys for tuning in. It looks like this game might be a wrap unless we got some pressure and we can get a steal, hit 4 threes. The score is 84-96 with 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is a wide open Curtis. Curtis hits a three, and that's Tevin Curtis. 84-99. Here's Nick Hatch. Hatch goes around the screen, dribbling, drives, spin, mid-range, blocked, and recovered by Gwitty. Here's Jasir Vega to Hatch, and he gets blocked again. And the game is now over, 84-89. Oh, actually, Hadge got fouled, and he'll be shooting 3 free throws. So if you had the 15.5 spread here, you're biting your nails if you picked minus 15.5 Baltimore Rhythm. I don't know if Las Vegas or any of these casinos are connected, but yeah, if there was a bet like this, you'd be biting your nails. If you're a Sharks fan, you're celebrating and hoping for the best. Here's Hatch. He misses the first one. Hatch misses the second. And here it is.
Any kids that want to, we're going to take a group picture with the guys in front of the smoke candles after the game.
Nick Hatch knocks down the last, and San Diego is going to cover that spread. And the score is 85-99. Baltimore Rhythm come to day 2 and get their redemption. And this will wrap up the Sharks season. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Great game tonight. And much respect to Baltimore Rhythm for flying out from the East Coast to come out here and put on a show and collaborate with the San Diego Sharks to put on a good couple games for the season. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. We had one heck of a game between the Baltimore Rhythm and the San Diego Sharks live in San Diego, California. I'm your commentator, Lester Mayo. And thank you guys for tuning in, keeping our stream, positive, positive environment, positive impact, positively impactful. And I had one heck of a season calling, the plays and everything that's going on between the Sharks and their opponents. Today's story featured Baltimore Rhythm, seesawing back and forth with the Sharks for a minute. And they ran away with some playmaking abilities by Terry Nolan Jr., who was our player of the game today, as far as our analytics from watching behind the scenes over here. Somebody else could have a different opinion. That's just my opinion. And but yeah, he went to work. He had a big third quarter. And you can't forget about Patrick McGlynn, who came in at the beginning and did his thing. As far as Jaheim Lewis and Amir Yusuf, they were ready today. Sharks, on the other hand, they had a few spurts. Javon Nutter had a few great plays there. Trace Dimmiff, as usual, comes in as a spark. And he had, who else? Quad Griddick trying to run the floor and control the game and pace. And a few, hustling plays made by the Shepherd brothers. So we'll see what roster comes for next season. But for the most part, I had a really great time with you guys. So at the end of the weekend, the Sharks go 1-1. They win Saturday night's game, and then come to Sunday's game. And today, the Rhythm responded with a little bit of payback and revenge. But aside from that, aside from a little bit of the argumentation that we can talk about and these perspectives and people's side of the truth, at the end of the day, the game was great. The game was great. Guys play their heart out, hopefully. And I hope the guys for the Sharks play their heart out for the whole season. But other than that, I had a great time here, guys. So thank you for having me. I'm really honored and appreciated to be behind the scenes and making these calls. Doing a little bit of above and beyond work. But for the most part, I've enjoyed, a few things here, learning a little bit about streaming, and also, being able to voice myself without hurting anybody's feelings. Anyways, hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Wrapping up the 2026 season, checking out, clocking out, signing out. You guys might see me here next season. If not, you guys see me in public, go ahead and say hi to me. You guys need more broadcasting and live streaming work done, go ahead and look my name up, and I'll be happy to help collaborate and hopefully, take your platform to another level. Anyways, again, I'm Lester Mayo, San Diego Sharks Basketball 2026. I'll probably see you guys next season, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the season. Have a blessed night. Y'all stay safe out there, and go Sharks.